Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Well, man, this the world is definitely coming to an end. I was sitting here minding my business, and the way this gang stalking work is, they set up scenarios that when they do something, is whatever you do, they got a counter to it. So something as simple as my daughter was washing all day, and I seen that she had not washed. She was finished washing for as I knew. So I went to go wash something, and she left clothes in there. And then she said she was later on she said she was washing my clothes that I left in there. Well, as far as I knew, when she started washing, I thought she took my clothes out and she was washing her own stuff. So I didn't know. So when I looked in there, I thought all my clothes was probably maybe in her room or something dirty that I put in there was dirty, and she was washing her stuff. I didn't know she was mixing stuff in or whatever like that. So when I went to go wash my clothes, I put a clothes hamper in the hallway so I can, in the future, because she left her clothes in there before in the dryer. So I took them out and put her clothes in the hamper, and I left the hamper in the hallway for future time just in case we have that problem again of leaving clothes in the dryer or whatever. So that was my intent. I had no bad faith towards that. So when she came in, obviously they're watching, they're setting up scenarios because she's involved in it. So that's what this gang stalking is. They involve your family in it. And right now she said that I'm the devil. And she said that's why nobody loves me, because I said I don't care nothing about her. That's where it's at right now. If you in my dwelling disrespecting me, telling me what you're not going to do, and telling me what you're going to do, at this point, you my enemy. The Most High already said your enemy shall be those of your own household. He didn't lie. She's my enemy. So, and I was trying to tell her, I said, I left the hamper in the hallway. Therefore, in the future, if you leave some in the dryer, or if I leave some in there, I'll leave that there. You can just take it out and put it in the hamper and put your stuff in there. Won't be no confusion. But then she goes off the handle and telling me she's grown and this and that. And, I said, well, if you grown, why you and you don't unhappy here? Why don't you go ahead and live with somebody else? And then she talking about, so I'm just here because my husband, as soon as he get out, he's in jail. As soon as he get out, I said, well, go live with your husband. And she goes, are you disrespecting me? And I ain't got to talk. I said, well, first of all, this is my dwelling. She said, it barely is your dwelling. I said, so what you doing? You're plotting to try to take it? So now I said, well, if I go out there and get in your car and disrespect you and do what I want to do in your car, can I do that? She said, no. I said, well, if you're in my dwelling, how can you just come and do whatever you want to do? I said, when she said, all you wanted me here is to braid my hair. I said, well, you came here, and before I even asked you to do anything, I took my stuff and got out of my own comfortable bedroom and came to the couch where I've been since you've been here. Because I loved you. But all you ever been doing, you have good days, but the most of the time has been disrespectful. How you gonna come? And I asked her, I said, well, would you go and disrespect your husband's dad in his house? Yeah, well, if he was talking to me like, I said, no, you wouldn't. Your husband wouldn't go for that. I said, but you're gonna come up here, and I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to the point to it can be a volatile situation, to where you can call the boys in blue or green and brown. But I'm not that foolish, and I'm not going to put my hands on you. And she's making this big old performance, street drama in my living room. Telling me, well, I'm just here for free. I said, well, you broke the covenant. Because you already told me you ain't going to do nothing. And she said, well, okay, I told you I was going to braid your hair. I said, well, that's what braid my hair. Well, I ain't going to go to the store for you no more. I said, well, but one thing I'm not going to bow down to none of them. It is going to be what it's going to be until the end. I'm going to still stay the same, praising the Most High, making my videos as long as He allow me to make them for you. These are devils we're dealing with, and they're devils. She tried to switch the script, telling me I'm a devil, and that's why nobody likes me or loves me. Well, Most High loves me. And I ain't dwelling in nobody's house or space, telling them what you are or not going to do in their own dwelling. What do they do that at? And you call me a devil? Ain't that something? I'm not doing this for sympathy. I'm doing this to keep it on the record. Everybody can see what's going on. Because this ain't the first time I've told you about these situations. So this ain't nothing I'm making up. You already have a history of it, and I'm not the initiator of it. So can't nobody twist the story. And I'm not even really that hurt, man, because Most High said it would happen this way. But we're dealing with some real devils. I don't even know if that's that's really her in there. I think that's a demon. Because I don't know nobody would go in anybody else's dwelling space that they call where it's an apartment, a house, whatever, and tell them what you are and what you're not gonna do in their dwelling. And then tell you that you grown, you can say whatever you want to say. Tell me you ain't gonna get out. And because I know what I'm dealing with, and I know the devils I'm dealing with that she's working for, they want me to do something. And I ain't gonna do nothing. So if it takes the Most High, I'm not gonna hurt nobody. But if the Most High take her out or something, that was his decision. He controls life and death. I don't take that in my own hands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be patient, wait it out. Whatever it's gonna be. Because I know they're trying to push my hand. These devils can't beat me, and so they try to cheat me. But they can't beat me. They're offended because I'm prophesying against Mount Seir. And they even trying to use like my retirement and things of that nature to try to hold it against me. They trying to do all they can. But it's gonna be whatever it is. Because I ain't gonna change. I'm gonna keep on prophesying against Mount Seir and these evil Israelites that's participating with them. So as far as I'm concerned, that ain't even my daughter in there. That's a demon. So I try to keep the peace, and I ask her to give me hugs and because I'm sincere. I love her, but because she's gone past the point of return today. She said since she's gonna be here, and I can't make her get out. She's gonna have to just keep braiding my hair like she said she's gonna do. I ain't gonna say nothing to her because even the argument and stuff, that's just her trying to edge on something when I'm just expressing myself and trying to tell her, even out of respect for the man that brought you into the world. There's nothing else other than that, but you don't even expect that. When all I did was, when I told you can come here, is because I didn't want you out on the streets. I didn't want you uh, doing without. But you came in here with evil intentions because you were sent by Esau. And you playing your part, doing your acting. Street theater in my own dwelling. But I ain't gonna participate in it. So as far as I'm concerned, I ain't got nothing else to say to her. It's time to braid my hair. You braid my hair, and you go on back to the room. If that's what that's, and I ain't giving it to you, but since you doing the takeover, and that's where you say you're gonna be, because I told her, I said, well, you come to the couch, and I'll go back to my room. And she's like, I ain't going nowhere. That's all right. Why do I say it? Am I a chunk or a coward or something? No, because I know what y'all trying to do. So I said, all right, no problem. I'm gonna leave it in the Most High's hand. Enjoy yourselves while you have the opportunity. It ain't gonna last long. So, just filling you in. Until next time, all peace, love, and happiness to my brethren who are true Israelites. Shalom.